One day I was just gallivanting around the internet as usual, just looking around, and then I found this real beauty. Australian officials kills millions of feral cats with poison sausages. I thought this would be fun to read because of the warrior overload references. This is by Fox News, and Anna W. Schmidt, yeah, read it if you want. Australian officials are airdropping poisonous sausages across the country in order to kill millions of feral cats that have taken over the continent. In 2015, the country's government announced a plan to kill 2 million feral cats by 2020, according to a recent report from New York Times. Feral cats are a real menace and a very significant threat to our health of our ecosystem, Josh Frydenberg, Australia's former environment minister, told the paper. Well, I could see this raising up some humanitarian concerns. Yeah? Tiger Star, is that you? Are there just Tiger Star clones all over the continent? I want to know that. Well, let's see how many cats they kill per second. Um, 2 million feral cats by 2020 in 2015. So 2 million. Never mind. 2 million divided by 5. Okay. 2 million divided by 5 times 365. Yeah, that's a lot of dead cats. I think I did that wrong, but yep, that's a lot of dead cats. In the first year after the Australian government publicised their plan, the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology estimated that 211,560 feral cats were killed, according to the Times. Evil Medicine Cat Society. The cats were mostly trapped and shot by officials, but now the cats are also being poisoned by airdrop sausages. The recipe for the sausages, as reported by the Times, includes kangaroo meat, chicken fat, herbs, spices, and poison called 1080 that is deadly to feral cats. The Independent reported that it takes 15 minutes for a cat to be killed after eating the contaminated sausage. Kangaroo meat, chicken fat, herbs, spices, and poison. That sounds like Vegemite to me. Look at this poor cat. He's gonna die. He looks like just any house cat. Who is not sad? What the frick? I guess there's no clans in Australia anymore. Who could this one be? Let's call him Ashford. Well, rip Ashford. Almost 500,000 sausages are airdropped in a month, and about 50 sausages are dropped every square kilometer. That's insane, according to the Times. The cats, which are not native to Australia, who cares, and were first brought to the continent in the 1700s when European settlers first arrived, have invaded almost the whole continent and have been severely damaging the native species. The Times reported that cats are believed to have one of the main threats to 22 of the 34 species in Australia that have gone extinct since the 1700s, species that existed nowhere else in the world. Yeah, they were bought by European settlers. Maybe like Sasha went on her boat with like her crew and whoever else has disappeared from Warriors. And they're like, let's go to Australia. A 2017 study published in the Journal of Biological Conservation found the cats in Australia are estimated to kill 37 million birds and 649 reptiles a year. I mean, they've got to eat. 649, that's it? Compared to 377 million, that's not a lot. Despite the pushbacks after the initial announcement to kill 2 million cats, that doesn't sound like a fun announcement, which included more than 160,000 signatures on several online petitions asking for cats to be saved. According to the Time, the Australian government declared cats to be pests in July 2015. Warriors fans unite! Let's go! 160,000. Yeah, let's just ignore 160,000 people, says the Australian governor. Come on. Come on. The Australian Haggis log and that Vegemite got into this Prime Minister's brain. See, this is why everyone lives in New Zealand now. Jeez. Feral cats are nationally significantly pests that threaten our native fauna. While recognizing the important role of domestic cats as companion animals, domestic and stray cats also threaten native fauna, the Australian National Declaration said in part. Ministers also agreed that the management of feral cats will be considered a priority in threatened species recovery programs, the declaration added. So, yeah, they're just going to kill 2 million cats. There's Australia for you. Yay!